Hello everybody, it's Pineapple here back with another video. So today I thought we'd talk about this format's big wombo combo deck, and that is of course Superheavy Samurai. If you're unfamiliar with Superheavy Samurai, they're an archetype that centers around not playing any spell traps, which means that they don't get access to super powerful board breakers, which really sucks, but it is probably one of the most powerful combo decks we've seen in a hot minute, mostly due to an extreme custom card known as Superheavy Samurai Prodigy Wakaushi. So if you're unfamiliar with Wakaushi, if you have no spell traps in your graveyard, you can place one Superheavy Sam Pendulum monster from your deck, except itself, in your Pendulum Zone, and then you special summon it which from the Pendulum Zone, which is just really good. It's monkey board, but it's a level 4 tuner. Additionally, while it's a monster, if you have no spell traps in your grave, you get to discard a monster, special summon Superheavy Samurai monster from your hand or deck in defense position, and then you're locked into Superheavy Sams. Additionally, if it's used as a synchro material, it will place itself back in the scale, which means that it is a 1-card full scale. Additionally, it's a level 4 tuner, so it's just everything. We have 2 copies of Superheavy Samurai Monk Big Benkai. If you control a Superheavy Samurai monster while it's in the Pendulum scale, you get to add a Superheavy Samurai Soul monster from your deck, which is just unbelievable. Its monster effect is irrelevant because you're never summoning it. We have 3 copies of Superheavy Samurai Bike. The bike says if you control no spell traps in your graveyard, discard it, add a Superheavy Sam monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. It's a hard once per turn for obvious reasons. We have Superheavy Samurai Soul Piercer. This card's unbelievable. You can target a Superheavy Samurai monster you control, equip it to that monster from your hand or side of the field, and then if that monster attacks a defense position monster, you get to inflict piercing damage. And if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add a Superheavy Samurai monster from your deck to your hand. The add effect is a soft once per turn for some reason. We have 1 copy of Superheavy Samurai Scales. If your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you and you control no monsters, you get a special up from your hand for free. And if it's normal or special, you get to target a level 4 or lower Superheavy Samurai monster in your graveyard, except itself, special summon it. We then add 3 copies of Superheavy Samurai Wagon. If it's normal or special, you can change its battle position. It can attack 1 face-up defense position, and when you do, it applies its defense for damage calc. And if you control no spell traps in your graveyard, you get to change it from defense position to attack position, and then you get to search a Superheavy Samurai monster. Just another great way to search more monsters. We have 2 copies of Superheavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker. You get to target a Superheavy Samurai monster you control, equip it from the hand or field to that target, and then you contribute that monster along with this card in order to special summon a Superheavy Samurai monster from deck. This is mostly used to remove our Link 1 from the board. We then have, of course, 1 copy of the brand new Superheavy Samurai Soul Gaia booster. You can target a Superheavy Samurai monster you control, equip it from your hand or field to that monster, and just treat it as a tuner. And if you have no spell traps in your graveyard and it was equipped to a monster by its own effect, you can special it from the equipped spell zone. We then have 1 copy of Super Samurai Stealthy. It's a free special summon if you have no spell traps in your graveyard. You can only special it once per turn, and if you, as a quick effect, you can target a spell trap in your opponent's graveyard, set it to your field. In other words, it's really good for stealing stuff like Imperm, Talents, etc., etc. We have 1 copy of Theory in King Regulus, since we play a lot of machines and we can make Cleafort Genius and search it, as well as using things like Ancient Gearbox and etc., etc. We have 1 copy of Juzukuru, the Star Destroying Kaiju. It's a machine that we can search with, again, Cleafort Genius. Just a really powerful card. 2 copies of Fenrir, just as generic interruption. He's just a good monster to have. We then have 1 copy of Infinite Track Tunneler. You tribute an Earth Machine monster special from your hand in defense position. You can banish from your graveyard, target 5 Earth Machine monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, draw 2 cards. This card's just really good for a recurring advantage. It has 500 attack, which means that it is a valid target for Ancient Gearbox. Who, if is added from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except by drawing it, you have to add an Earth Machine monster with 500 attack or defense from your deck to your hand. It's a hard once per turn. For hand traps, we're on 2 copies of Ash, 2 Ogre, 3 Gamma, a Driver, 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird, which ends this deck, 2 copies of Valor, and 2 copies of Nibiru. In the extra, we have 1 copy of Barone, 1 copy of Savage, 1 Axel Synchro, and 1 copy of Superheavy Samurai Ninja Sabotori. It can attack 1 face-up defense position, and once per turn during either player's turn, if you have no spell traps in your graveyard, you can target a spell trap on the field, pop it, and then burn your opponent for 500. It's very funny. Can go for game, which you'll get to see today. 1 copy of Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, so we can out towers monsters. 1 copy of Apo, 1 Cleafort Genius. If it's Link summoned, it's unaffected by spell trap effects and the activated effects of other Link monsters. Once per turn, You can target one card on the field, yada yada, but the only thing that you really need to read is when two monsters are special summoned at the same time to zones discard points, you get to add a level 5 or higher machine monster from your deck. You can use this to add Regulus, Arkaiju, or if you want to be even more toxic, you can go for Spell Canceller. We have one copy of Ancient Gear Ballista, who, when it's link summoned, you get to add an Ancient Gear card, monster, or Gear Town from your deck to your hand, and you can target a spell trap you control one face-up monster your opponent controls, change the monster's attack and defense to 0 until the end of the turn, but that effect is irrelevant. You're really only using this to add Ancient Gear Box to search Infinite Track Tunneler. We have one copy of Ausa. Again, we play a lot of Earth monsters. There's some good Earth monsters we want to steal. Good generic Link 2 monster. We have two copies of Superheavy Samurai Scarecrow. It's a Link 1. It can't be used as a Link material, which is very important because you want to clear your EMZ. And you can just discard a card monster from your hand, target a Superheavy Samurai monster in your graveyard, special summon it to the zone this card points to. In defense position, it's a hard once per turn. For XZs, we have one copy of Zeus, one copy of Champion Sargus to search our boy Regulus as well, one copy of Merrymaker to go into Sargus, and one copy of Bakuska. So with that, let's hop into some gameplay. So for our first match, I wanted to demonstrate just how much Cydra can, fuck you over. It's a very funny matchup. We'll start with Wakaushi, we'll scale Monk, we'll trigger Monk, we'll get ourselves Soul Piercer here. From here we will equip Soul Piercer, we'll link off for our Scarecrow, we'll trigger Soul Piercer, we'll get Soul Peacemaker. We'll fire off the Scarecrow, we'll pitch our Gamma, we'll get our boy Soul Piercer back, we'll special Wakaushi from deck since it's a tuner, we'll sync away for Axa, we'll bring back our boy while searching and scaling in the process. We'll get the wagon here, and then we'll bring back the Gamma to make up our own. From here, we will normal out our boy the wagon. We'll trigger wagon, we'll get another Soul Piercer. And from here, we will equip, and then we will proceed to tribute for Tunneler. We'll trigger Soul Piercer again to get the bike. We'll fire the bike to search again. Just really thinning here. We'll get Stealthy here because we want to link away for Genius. So we'll link away for Genius here, trigger Tunneler, in order to cycle a bunch of cards and draw 2 cards to get hopefully more hand traps. We'll draw into some dead stuff, but it's fine by me. We'll add Regulus here, and then proceed to make a Regulus, equipping our Soul Piercer so that when we send, we get to search again. We'll make an Apo and pass back to our opponent. They'll Super Poly our board, which really sucks for us. They'll go for Mud Dragon. We'll let that resolve. And from here, they'll fire off Emergence. We will negate that, trigger our Soul Piercer. And from here, we kind of got to hope that this Gamma puts in work since we can't target because they made them a light. They'll chain block, which really sucks, so we can't Gamma them, but all's well. They'll make Zeke here, go to battle. They'll increase the attack for some reason, so we don't take damage, but whatever. That's their problem, not mine. We'll start in the draw phase. They will fire off Mud Dragon, and we will Gamma so that we can get to a Savage here. And this is essentially at the end of the game. We will sync away, we'll make Savage here, we'll equip our Cleavor Genius, we'll fire the bike, we'll get Stealthy here. Here, since we cycled it back, we'll special out Stealthy, and then we will proceed to steal their machine dupe because there's a chance we can actually use it. From here, we'll fire the wagon, we'll get another Soul Piercer, and then we will proceed to search again with Big Benkai, and then we will just pend 3 here. We'll make Merrymaker, we'll rank up into Sargus, and then we will make our boy Ninja. From here, we'll go to battle. They will attempt a Seeger to block. We will be forced to Savage this, and then we will walk over and get in for almost lethal. We'll leave them on 100 life points, but it doesn't really matter as we will pass back turn and make a, but not before making a Zeus. We will then in draw phase proceed to fire off our guy, pop a scale, and win the game. So our next match is up against one of my favorite decks of this format, Monodeum. Then we'll start with Rhoda because they're nice with it. They'll grab Ream Heart here. I'm not going to lie, they misplay a lot. They'll fire Terraforming, they will get Reich. I feel like this is a bit of misplay on their part, but that's my business. They'll fire Reich for Reichheart. They'll proceed to normal summon Reich. They'll trigger Reich, probably missing out on a draw here. They'll grab a rival, and then proceed to activate Planet. They'll get Fearless instead of Meek. Why? I don't know, don't ask me. They'll proceed to special out Meek. They'll link for Light. They'll trigger Starfrost here. We will Ash the Meek since they don't go for Planet for some reason, but that, again, that's their business. They'll fire a rival here, make a Baron, and then proceed to make Vicious Astral out for some reason. I don't know, don't ask me. Our hand is pretty good here, and we kind of just had to beat exactly Troll. Unfortunately, you know, if they have it, they have it. And bad news for us, they do in fact have it. Or maybe, I can't even remember actually. Maybe that was a different game. But we'll go for our boy Scarecrow here, and they do have Droll. We'll fire off Scarecrow here, get back our Soul Piercer, scale another Big Benkai, equip, and then we will tribute off. We'll go for a Wakaushi, we'll make a Barone here, but not before we do Axel. Plays, we'll get out back the bike, rescale, make Barone. We'll pop their Barone, and then we will walk over their Lightheart. They will protect with Arrival. And then they're on Riam and Dream here, basically. We'll be forced to go to battle to clear our Barone, and we will be completely fine with this. They can't kill us this turn, and we have all the follow-up in the world. They'll go for Meek here, but they don't really have any way to pop it, so I'm kind of fine with this. They'll make a try-hard and then pass back to us. I'm not sure why they didn't go for, an Appo, but that's my business. We'll fire off Big Benkai after normaling Wakaushi. We'll pen summon 2. We'll make an Elsa. We'll bring back their Fearless before switching Soul Piercer. From here, we're kind of off to the races here, just trying to find lethal. We'll equip. We'll tribute off. We'll get Scales. We'll go Scales, bring back another Soul Piercer. From here, we'll link off for a format Appo to walk over. And this is just how we're going to have to out the big idiot who is a stupid towers. From here, we'll pass back and hope that Appo's enough, and it should be, but we will immediately be, met with a Santa Claus, which sucks for us. They'll set pass, we'll draw a card. It's Regulus. This is effectively the end of the game here. And we'll draw Soul Piercer because we're just nice with it. We'll fire off Regulus, equip, normal the guy, switch the guy, search. This is just so much overkill here. We already have everything, and they will concede. So our third match is up against Sword Soul, a great mid-range deck. We'll start with the Shuna. From here, we're going to have to really hope that this Gamma puts in work, and we will hit their copy of Moyi in hopes that they don't have long, but unfortunately they do have talents, which they will immediately fire to draw 2, and they will find long off that, which really sucks for us. Unfortunately, they'll go for Barone. They will proceed to go for a Shuna. They will summon out Fish. They'll make Shaman. They'll Shaman pitch Taya. Bring back the Taya, banish a Mo, and go for Chisho here. But again, it's all good. They'll send Blackout so they can get a token to trigger Shaman, but that's all right by me. We'll start with Specialing Fenrir. Unfortunately, we've drawn our other Fenrir. We'll go for the bike. We'll get Wakaushi here. We will fire Wakaushi. It'll be met with Barone, which is fine by me. We'll fire Fenrir. They'll chain Imperm. That's totally okay. We'll proceed to scale. They will Chisho for some reason. I don't understand. We'll search. We'll get Soul Piercer here. We'll link off for the ever-lovely Scarecrow. We'll get our Swift Stealthy Samurai here. We'll special Samurai. We'll attempt to steal talents, but I forgot Imperm has text on it, so it's negated by Imperm. From here, we'll pitch our Fenrir, but it really doesn't matter. We're so far ahead that we're all good here. So we'll sync away for Axel. We'll trigger Axel, trigger Wakaushi, trigger Soul Piercer. We'll search. We'll get back the bike. From here, we'll make Barone. We'll go Barone, pop Barone. We'll append 1, trigger the bike, search for another Soul Peacemaker. Then we'll go to battle and just get in for well over lethal since they have negated their own Shaman for some reason. Don't ask me, it wasn't my play. So we'll pass back with a Baron and a Fenrir, and they've got 1 card in a Dream, and they will concede. So this matchup isn't really relevant for how good the deck is, but it is just me beating Stun, and I love to just beat Stun. It makes my day, So we'll start with, of course, Fenrir, because he's so great. We'll search Wakaushi. We will attempt to scale Wakaushi here. We'll fire Wakaushi and we'll be met with Rivalry, which really sucks, but it's not the end of the world here. We'll go to battle. We'll go Fenrir. We'll banish their Rivalry. And then we will normal summon Soul Piercer. And we will be met with Tikaboo, which really sucks. We'll search a card. It's all good here. They gotta, just not have good cards. Hopefully they won't. They'll set 1. Set 2, pass back to us. Hopefully it's not more Floodgates. They'll heavy Storm Duster us, which is totally fine. We don't really care. As we've drawn another Wakaushi, we'll attempt to banish their Tikaboo, but they will be met with Skill Train. We really don't care here. We're going to put them on 1,000 life points, and basically they've really got to top deck something good here, and they will concede. I just wanted to showcase beating Stun because it makes me happy. So, some thoughts on the deck. Not getting to play Board Breakers really sucks. In a format where everyone is making negates, just having the ability to play things like Imperm would just be really nice. All your hand traps turn on things like Talent, Thrust. You don't get to play Talents and Thrust. Just really sucks. Again, you do get to do a lot of like really powerful combos. Like any combo deck, though, it has its weaknesses, especially when it's weak to pretty much every hand trap that's being mained in this format, and the best hand traps are being played because of this deck. Things like Droll and Lockbird, Ghost Ogre, etc. Um, but that said, it's still a very fun, very interesting combo deck that I'm sure certain people will get sick of very, very quickly. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you liked this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.